Hey guys, it's Trudy Healy here at Beacons of Angel Light for your weekly romance reading. And this is for the week of September 17, 2018. Yay, I wrote it down. Okay, yeah. So for this week, I have divided the cards here. I don't know if you can see. Gracias. There we go. Yeah, so I'm going to put the focus down here. That way you guys can see. So pick your cards. Pick your cards. Here we have the Celenite group. Here we have the Opal and Lapizlazuli or Lapizlazuli. I don't know. I just can't get used to saying it in English. So this is a deck by John Holland. It's called Psychic Tarot for the Heart. I don't know if the glare is in the way. Anyway, there you go. That way I'm giving credit where credit is due. Also, for clarifying cards, I'm going to be using Doreen Virtue and Charles Virtue's Indigo Angel Oracle cards. So if you haven't picked your stack of cards yet, get on with it because I am about to start the reading. Oh yeah, and I did want to mention, thank you for tuning in. Please subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, like, share. You know somebody's in a romantic situation and they want guidance. So this is free 99. And also, I did want to say that something very strange, very peculiar happened as I was shuffling the cards. Everybody got an extra card in a different position of the reading. So if you happen to, because I always say you can actually appoint a different aspect of your romantic situation and ask questions for each of these stacks here. You don't have to just limit yourself to one. You can be like, okay, this one's for me and this one's for my other person. Or you can be like, okay, this is my question, this is my other question, and this is my other question. You can use all three of them, so however you see fit. I'm going to be posting the timestamps in the comments. Just bear with me, of course, you know, my memory's Swiss cheese, and I end up being like Dory, super ADD there. Anyway, so we're moving on with Celenite. Let me write that down. Yeah, just to save time because that way I'll know where we were. So I'm going to set these guys aside for right now and we're going to focus on Celenite here. So this is how it goes. The situation, the block, the unconscious lesson, or the way to overcome the block, if you will. Yeah, these are whatever. I don't do reversal, so don't worry about that. Also, what they want to tell you, how they feel about the situation, and the most likely outcome. And like I was saying before, each of these stacks here got an extra card, but in different positions. So if you stay tuned, you'll see how it works out for each of you. I'm using these to clarify, so I am keeping them handy. So for the situation, for this first here group of Celenite, we have coming together, right? So you are coming together. There's some sort of union going on, either formality or perhaps moving in together. Something's happened, some sort of a union, deepening of a relationship that already exists, perhaps. And then the block, somebody's heart perhaps is having a hard time opening up. There could be a heart blockage situation. Okay, so this could be you or the other person, right? Cross-watcher. Then we have strengthening bonds here in the position of the unconscious, or the lesson, the advice in order to overcome this blockage of the heart chakra. So these two do really go hand in hand. You know, there is a bond there, and there's oodles of trees that have been there for, you know, centuries. They're family, all of those trees, and you guys are family somehow, you know, in a soul type of way. So strengthen that bond in order to open up the heart chakra. that heart chakra seems to be very congealed from past debris, even maybe from past lifetimes. So in the next position, we have what they want to tell you. So this card here is so beautiful. It's filled with light. Look at all of that light. It's lots of blues, purples, and yellows. So for me, purple is definitely a color of the divine. It's insight from the divine. I would say almost divine intervention, right? This is celestial looking. Okay, there's lots of purples and blues, crown and third eye chakra energy. And then beyond that, you've also got tons of yellow and gold. And the gold is like the soul star chakra color. But the yellow is the solar plexus. It's your intuition. That's your 3D form of the manifestation of the divine coming through and just giving you that intuition. So this is how they feel or what they want to tell you. Okay, this is what they want to tell you, that I guess consequently of your, strengthening the bonds and opening their heart chakra, or your heart chakra finally, they're feeling the joy and the stability in the situation, okay? But they are at the same time within all this, and we're going to get some clarity here, they're feeling alone. They're feeling alone. So I guess that has to do with the obstacle there about the heart chakra, because it is right beneath it. The way that I positioned it, I didn't know what I was doing here, why they were guiding me to position them in this particular order, but they are feeling alone, and that has to do with the heart chakra situation. So this could be with past situations, perhaps past in your particular situation that you have with them, or it could be past from other situations they've had in this particular lifetime, or it could be from past lifetimes that they're just carrying on with this burden, this like psychological burden that is truly interfering with their heart chakra. Okay, so it could manifest in several different ways. Okay, now the suggested outcome here for the week. Okay, we've got the base chakra. So this is definitely some basic energy. We're talking about getting together and let's get it on. Let's get it on. That's what I'm hearing. So, and then also clarifying the belief here. So somebody is going to come from the heart chakra space. Okay, they are going to strengthen the bonds by clarifying the belief. Okay, so that's how this is going to unfold here. We have these two are the major outcome for the week. You're going to have some clarity of belief, and it's going to be, sealed with a kiss. So let's see. We were looking for clarity here, though. Hold on. Where were these? Strengthening of bonds, and these were the two outcomes. There we go. All right, so let's get the clarity here from, I'm using Indigo Angel Oracle cards. So where I wanted more clarity here was because this person, what they want to tell you is that they feel the divine connection, right? But how they feel about the situation is they feel alone even though you're coming together. So let's get some clarity on this feeling alone. Please clarify. Okay, we got two cards. Well, that was quick. All right, so this person is pretty stubborn and you're going to have to be patient. Lots of patience. This person is just waiting for a sign or something. Signs of life. Hello, is there anybody out there? And then there's also this aspect of asking for a sign. Maybe this person needs to ask for a sign, or perhaps you need to ask the cosmos for a sign. Okay? And just put it out there into the universe. Let it go and let it be and let it come back to you. Okay? So that is the clarifying aspect of feeling alone. Let's clarify also the outcome of the week. Give us a clarifying card for the outcome of the week. Here it is. this is something you want to manifest. You guys are creating this. You're the creator, you're the grand manifester, you're the one in charge, you're the one who creates from the eye of the mind, your outer sphere, so do it. Create what you want. Create from your heart chakra. That's what this is talking about. Don't be basic. Create from your heart space. So that is clarifying the week. I'm going to move on to the next group we have here is Opal. So Opal, Opal. I'm just gathering up these cards from the last group. I'm making a mess. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Keep my clarifying cards separate. Alright, Opal, here you have it. And let's go. This is the situation, the blocks, the unconscious lesson, how they feel. Wait. Yeah. How they feel about the situation. Right, what they want to tell you, how they feel about the situation. There we go. And the most likely outcome for the week. There we go. So, like I was saying, every group here got 2 cards in a different position. So let's reveal the cards together because I haven't peeked or anything. Okay. What a conundrum. Oh my gosh. Okay. So this is actually how I've been feeling. It's funny. Okay, let me just get into this and focus here. Stick with it, Trudy. So the situation is choose your battles. Some things happened and you're not happy, and you could go off the wall and really just take the situation into your hands, or you could take the high road and not, right? So this is asking you to choose your battles. Be wise. Don't be hasty. Right now we're going through that Saturn retrograde still. I believe Neptune's in retrograde, Venus is in shadow. Yes, Mercury is direct, but we have a lot of planets, other planets that are in retrograde that are continuing to phase us. So choose your battles wisely. Is this really something that's worth your while? Or is it time for you to finally stand up for yourself? Okay. Now also we have here number 3, reach out. So here's like a stepping ladder, if you will, that she's sitting on top of, and it's a ladder of different hands compiled together. And this to me tells me that you have lots of people in your sphere that are willing and eager to help in any situation, and all you have to do is reach out and ask. Have you ever, because I feel also within this card like you have a hard time asking for help, or you have a hard time accepting help when it's offered to you. But what if I were to tell you that the divine acts through people like you and myself? And when you accept help from another, you are accepting the gifts from the divine. So when you accept the help from others, you are aligning yourself with the divine, and the divine will bestow you with more gifts. So if also you humble yourself enough to the point where you are humbled and you can ask another person for help, that is also inviting the divine. So all you have to do is reach out for whatever it is that you need. If you're feeling alone, if you need help physically, if you need help perhaps financially, if you need just a sounding board, somebody to hear you out, reach out. That is definitely a huge block here for you that you're overcoming this week. Now, the way that the advice is coming forward is that you need to observe. Okay, also you are being observed. Lots of people are watching you. You know, it could be like on your social media. Perhaps we have a cross-watcher tuning in and listening to this. And they've appointed like different, I don't know, but you're being watched, okay? So observe, learn whatever it is that you can from the situation. Stand still, take a step back. This was saying to choose your battles, right? Caralho. Okay, this was saying to choose your battles. And this one's saying to take a step back. So definitely don't be hasty. This is how you're going to overcome this block of where you're feeling like you can't reach out for some reason. You know, like it's something that you don't want to reach out about. Wow, this reading is crazy, intense, because it's just feeling like you feel very alone in this battle. And somehow love has turned into a battle for you. So what they want to tell you is they want you to simply love. There's two people here, and it looks like a father and son, okay? But forget the father-son aspect here. Let's just call it a mature energy and an immature energy. A raw, you know, fresh, unripened energy, and the other one's a mature energy, okay? And I'm not discrediting either. They're wonderful, both in their own independent qualities. However, there's some hurt that has been taken place or something, and this person just wants you to look past it and just love, in spite of it all. No matter what, just love. Love unconditionally, love. That's what they want to tell you. They want to tell you to just love. So, how they feel about the situation is where we got two cards, and this really trips me out. You can't make this up. Look at that. 11 and 21. 11 and 21. Really? Anyway, so detach and embrace. It's like two polar opposites. Did you see this? You have to detach in order to embrace. So you're going to let this go. And that's the 11. In letting it go, you're embracing what the cosmos have to offer you. Okay? So you're being in harmony with whatever that has to bring forward. And you're embracing it because you are detached from the outcome. This is what I frequently am reminded by the angels. Marry the process and divorce the outcome. So divorcing the outcome, that's the detachment. Marrying the process, that's being open to embracing everything that the universe so wonderfully and generously wants to bestow for you. So reap the benefits, my friends. And then the most likely outcome for this week is that you're going to heal from all this great deal of pain and thought and internal, like, I don't know, guilt or whatever it is that you're going through, okay? There's a lot of revelation in these painful emotions that people frequently in the spiritual community even tell you to disregard. I am encouraging you, on the other hand, to delve in and seek your lesson, because there is a lesson in this, and you are going to heal and emerge stronger. So let's see, which cards do we want to clarify here? Let's clarify this choose your, they already knew, choose your battles. Okay. And let's clarify this reach out also. Oh Oh my goodness. Okay, let's clarify, observe. And let's clarify also the outcome. All right, this is pretty cool. So to clarify this first card that we have for the situation, which is choose your battles, we got show appreciation. And this is not one of the battles that you want to take on, okay? If that makes sense, there you go. I don't think this is a battle. The angels are saying, like, just show appreciation, okay? Then in regards with reaching out, they're also saying that there is such a thing as divine timing, okay? And there's the hourglass there, reminding you of your wonderful divine patience, okay? Divine timing. Wait for it, because you want things to be interlocking, okay? You want things to be long-lasting, so be patient for it. There is a divine timing, and this is coming. And then in regards with being watched or watching the situation and learning from it, in the meantime, as you do that, love yourself. You're getting a lot of insight from what you observe. Love yourself throughout this process. Appreciate yourself. Be grateful that you have yourself, because yourself is your best friend. Treat yourself that way. Also, you're being encouraged to just stay. You know how it's saying observe and don't be hasty. So here it's saying just stay, chill out, wait, watch. These angels here are watching the spectacle that the humans are, you know, acting out on three-dimensional existence. And that's what you're being encouraged to do with the observe card here. So this is all just in support of it, reiterating it, driving the message home. Then we also have you are safe here, clarifying the heal card. So you've felt like, oh my gosh, poop's gonna hit the fan. This is my new word with Alicia. Instead of saying the big old SH word, it's poop is gonna hit the fan. And no, you're healing. This is gonna be okay, and you are safe. You know, you're like here riding on, what is this? I want to say unicorn. Yeah, I think it is a unicorn, and she's the one that's got the wings. If not, if the unicorn has wings, then it's an alicorn from what my daughter tells me. Anyway, whatever. But the thing is, you're safe. You're safe. So it's all gravy, baby. And I'm going to move on now with group number 3, Lapizlazuli group. So let's see. These are my clarifying. And let's put these all away. Lapizlazuli group. Wonderful. I love this crystal. I actually gave one to a dear soulmate that I met recently, not frequently, this year in 2018. I'm so fortunate to have met them. So this is the situation. The blocks, the unconscious lesson, what they want to tell you, how they feel about the situation, and the most likely outcome. There we go. As I was saying, everybody got an extra card, each group. And this is the Lapizlazuli group here, number 3. So let's get to it. We have here, I believe you people are dealing with perhaps a soulmate or a twin flame. This group here. Because that's your image, that's your shadow aspect. We have this full moon in Aries coming, which is me. And here you are looking at your shadow self in the light of the moon, which is dark. What do you see? You know, this is a confrontation of sorts. That's the situation. And then we have the blocks. So the blocks here, that's so funny. The block is that you are the master, and the master keeps his heart under lock and key. It is caged. It is bound. No one has access except the master. master himself. And this is the block. You're blocking yourself. You're frightened, and that's what you're looking at. This is part of what's going on with the confrontation of the situation, all right? Now, we have here the advice, the lesson, and the advice in order to overcome the block. Here we have 2 cards. It's 3 and 2, or 2 and 3, however you want to see that, okay? And together that boils down to 5. I have 5 candles burning behind me. I don't know, it's just the number that I chose anyways. But, so you find a lot of peace in nature. You haven't been spending enough time in nature, in solitude in nature. You are going to find your divination, your answers in solitude in nature. You see how the sun's just gleaming from behind her head. Her crown is illuminated from the cosmic realm. She knows exactly what to do because she's illuminated by higher self. She is enacting what higher self would enact in 3-dimensional format. She's got this going down. And I'm not talking about whether you're a he or she. That's indifferent. I'm talking about the picture here, but you personify it, okay? So forget the he or she aspect. And then also here you have finding balance. There's all of these contributing aspects. You know, like even in your nutrition, there's a balance there, whether how many carbohydrates and how many fats and how much protein and etc., okay? So where is the balance in your life? Are you getting enough sleep? Are you working too much? Are you working too little? Are you spending too much? Are you hoarding too much? Are you spending too much time at home in solitude? Are you not spending enough time in solitude? Are you giving too much of yourself? Are you not giving enough of yourself to someone who's given themselves entirely to you? Like, where is the lack of balance? You've got a lack of balance here, and you need to find the balance because that's going to alleviate the situation. Spending time in nature, finding balance. Okay? Now, what they want to tell you, or their higher self wants to tell you, release the toxic. Release all of the past. Release the fears. It's all toxic. It's terrible for you. Release, let go. Give it to the higher realms. If there's something that's stressing you out, let it go. Let it go. Write it down and burn it with the moon, or write it down and visualize your angel flying it up to the heavens and give it away to the cosmic realm, to God, Source, Creator, Allah, whatever you believe in, okay? But let go of all of that toxic vibe. This person has to take off that shell of a 3-dimensional suit that they're wearing so that their light being can emerge, and that's what your counterpart wants you to know, that it's time to release and be your true, authentic self, at least with them. This is a beautiful follow-up card. This is how they feel about the situation. It's a 3rd eye chakra, and I'm seeing it purple. I'm also going to say it's the crown chakra. They feel like this union has awoken their spirituality. It's catalyzed it, if you will. They have visions. They have dreams about you. They feel this is a divine connection. It may very well likely be a divine connection, okay? You might be twin flames. As I was saying with that confrontation card, you're confronting yourself, however, they're manifesting yourself through themselves because they are your twin, if that makes any sense. And so this is a 3rd eye situation that they're feeling about you. They have visions of you, maybe in their sleep or in their wakeful state. And then this is the most likely outcome for this week, is your dreams are coming true. So the things that you've been manifesting, holding in your hands, you have an entire galaxy. Fuck the world. Who's sitting on top of the world? You got the galaxy. Okay, so this is awesome. Really great reading. Let's see for clarifying. Let's clarify here. Let's clarify this confront and this master and the release. So first let's clarify confront. All right. We got expression. Let's clarify master. Relax, release. You just can't make this up. They're talking about relax and release, and there it is. It comes out twice. Your ass needs to relax. Let go of the control. You must be a control freak. And we're going to clarify also this master card. Here it is, dreams. Well, that just kind of goes more with the third eye chakra card. Let's do another one for the release here. Oh my gosh. You guys really want to talk? Keep me talking. All right, let's go through this. So we got here expression to clarify the confrontation. So expression is talking about express yourself. There's a lot of that light blue color or aqua color, and it's a throat chakra. She's wearing the dress, she's got the umbrella. It means speak your truth, speak authentically, speak genuinely, speak from the heart chakra, and get it out because it needs to be said and the other person involved needs to hear it. Then we have relax and release here to clarify the master, because the master's keeping his heart under lock and key, right? And so it's time to relax and release and let go of that control. You're okay, you're safe. This person isn't out to get you. They're not going to hurt you. You're safe. Relax. And I know it doesn't make you feel relaxed when somebody says relax, but it is time to, you know, like just breathe. It's okay. This person's genuine and authentic, and it's all right for you to be yourself. You're safe. And it's okay to breathe. So to clarify this release card and how I was just saying release, we have 3 cards. So one, you need to ask for a sign because you're kind of in disbelief that this is all happening. You just can't believe it. So ask for a sign. And then when you get that sign, I know that you're very logical. I can just tell from these cards, you need extra signs. So when you get that sign, you're going to be like, no, that couldn't possibly be a sign. That's okay. Ask the angels for another sign because they're so generous. They'll keep giving you signs. If you need like 5 signs, they don't care. It's okay. I was like that at first too with the signs. And so I'll give you an example. One day I needed a sign. I don't know. And I just needed a sign. So I asked the angels for a specific sign in set of 3s, and I get into the car and I turn on the ignition, and what I hear is this song from Bob Marley, 3 little birds sit on my doorstep. Yeah, and I get to a stoplight and I saw 3 birds. I think also before I even heard that song, that's how it went. That's how it went. I walked outside the door and I saw 3 birds, and I wanted the sign to be in 3s. And I was like, well, that can't be a sign for me, 3 birds. They were on the power line, right? And then I get into the car and the song's playing. And then I got to the very first stoplight, and there was another 3 birds landed, 1, 2, 3. And I was like, oh my gosh. You know, because when the first one landed, I thought, oh yeah, you know, but it's not 3 of them, and I need 3 sets of 3 for it to be a sign for me. So however you want to do it, I mean, don't be too strict on the signs, but be open to it, because they might just put a feather somewhere where it doesn't belong, or I don't know. I have a friend who has a thing with like safety pins. They mean something to her. Or pennies that are turned up saying on the side that says, in God we trust. Whatever it is that means something to you, ask for a sign, okay? It could be a rainbow, it could be thunder, maybe you identify with Thor. Ask for a sign, caralho. So that's clarifying how you're going to release so that you can emerge and be this person that's here. Also, you're manifesting. It's a time of manifesting. You're seeing what you want to create in your outer sphere with your third eye. It's time to create it correctly from your heart chakra instead of from a place of fear. So release. Ask for a sign, and yes, you are receiving cosmic information, alien information even, okay? Really advanced data that you do receive, but the way that you come across with people, you're so rude and abrasive. You need to calm down with the way that you express things. People aren't going to want to listen to you. They won't be receptive of the message that you have from the cosmic realm unless you tone it down. Okay, and I'm getting almost angry because of the way that I'm receiving the message. I'm just like tuning into the energy of how abrasive you are, and you just need to calm down. Or say things in a different tactful way. You can say anything, and the energy and the tone that's carried out behind it, it's not necessarily what you're saying, okay? So be careful the way that you deliver your messages, because they won't be well received even though they have a good intention behind them. The way that you're delivering your messages is too harsh. And so to go with this third eye, how I was saying this person is having visions of you. Yes, dreams, daydreams, night dreams, all kind of dreams, conscious dreams, visualization. This person is missing you. Look at them. They're almost like unbending knee. They're so sad. I don't know how you hurt them, but maybe it was with all of this situation here that you did something to make this person feel this way, but they are having dreams about you. They do care about you deeply, and dreams are definitely coming true. So that's your reading for the week. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. I love you all so very much, and don't forget to watch your weekly regular reading there. Mwah.